Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back with another video today on Exclusive Outdoors, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite spring and summer bass lures. All these lures you can use on ponds, lakes, rivers, streams, etc., whatever kind of body of water you'd like to fish, whether it be a puddle with fish in it or this queen size lake, I like to throw all these lures in these, so let's jump right into them and check them on out. Number one on my list is a purple worm. And this is not just a regular soft plastics purple worm. This is a pre-rigged, pre-lined, pre-hooked purple worm. I like to have the purple. Don't ask why. Other than the color of the water I use is very murky all the time, so I like the darker colors. But the model I have, I currently don't have, but it has a white backing down the back of it, and this model has the weedless hooks. The other model does not, which I do like about this model. It's weedless, so you can flip and pitch in just about anything and it doesn't get stuck. But that is the purple worm. Get a nice close up for you guys. The maker of the one I do use is called Kelly's, and I just call it Kelly's Purple Worm. But that is number one on my list. Number two on my list are spinnerbaits. I use, if you can't tell, I have a whole box. I actually have two more boxes downstairs. I have to get more skirts for. But in this box, I just have a lot of chartreuse ones. I have some bigger size, medium, small sizes. Whether it be a Colorado blade or just a willow blade, I use just about all of them, and they work perfectly fine. I do use the clear colors just for that clearer water, like anybody else would use, and I have a couple darker colors for the darker water that I use. But spinnerbaits are definitely a number two go-to for summer and spring. Sometimes I use paddle tails, sometimes I use flukes, sometimes I don't even use a trailer on the hook. I just fish it how it is and they hit them. But if you guys are looking for paddle tails, Xzone, you want to go check out Xzone. Just to get this out of the way now, this is not sponsored, guys, straight up. This is a good company, good lures, good manufactured. They just came out with this color. This is the perch color. Where I fish, there is a lot of perch in the water. Alright, so back to number three on my list are buzzbaits. I have a lot of buzzbaits. Probably close to number one with the purple worm. I use just about a lot of buzzbaits. So I just picked up the buzzbaits just about maybe 2 years ago. I really didn't get to use them until I started watching a lot of videos of guys, and they were using all sorts of chatterbaits. I have whites, black and blues, chartreuse. And these are the Z-Man like original chatterbaits. And I have the bigger Z-Mans. I'm not sure what they're called, but I use these sometimes in deeper waters. I got some Lunker Hunt ones. This one has like a fish head mold on it instead of just a regular Z-Man head. Alright, so after the chatterbaits, topwater. I do a lot of topwater fishing too, especially in the later summer, heading towards the fall. I use a lot of frogs. I have tons of vegetation, lily pads. I can't think of the word. Hydrilla. I have a lot of hydrilla. I use frogs. I just picked this up last year. This is the Savage Gear rattlesnake model. I just caught my first fish on it just previous month ago on a pond that had snakes in it. I seen them swimming through the water, so I put two and two together and put that on, and I hit one on Topwater. And chug plugs. I use a lot of chug plugs. I got about a whole box somewhere full of them. That's kind of not one lure specifically, just like the chatterbaits, but in that category I use that, But moving on from that, I use fifth on the list. I've lost count. There's so many lures I have. I have swimming jigs, flipping jigs, and I have football jigs. I use a lot of Strike King. I think Strike King has a good amount of different style jigs See all these different colors. I have one jig. It's from the Guggen baits. It's their juicy jig. I don't know what color it is, but it works pretty well. I have it paired up with their Crack and Craw or whatever. But with this, the same thing with the chatterbaits. I use Xzone soft plastics, and these are all guaranteed floating claws on all of them. This is their summer craw on their 4-inch adrenaline bug, and then they have black and blue and Bama craw chunks. If you like these, the chunks, I do like a lot of chunks, and fish around where I fish, definitely like them. They hit them so much. But that is going to wrap up today's video on my favorite spring and bass lures, including soft plastics, I guess so, if you want to conclude that. But like always, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below of what you guys think of the video. If you have any questions on any of the stuff I'm using, where you can get it, I will be more than happy to answer them. I will leave a link down below for Xzone if you guys want to go check out Xzone. They have all sorts of different soft plastics, not just craws or creature baits. They have drop shots, I believe, and they have more styled paddle tails if you definitely want them. But definitely go check them out. They seem to be a really good company to talk to. But I will definitely leave a link down below. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.